what sets the highest performing teams apart from the rest. In the late 1990s, medical mistakes at hospitals were a big problem, and a prominent researcher investigated to see if better performing teams made fewer mistakes. What shocked her was that the most cohesive and highest performing teams actually made more mistakes, not fewer. And further research revealed that this just seemed to be the case, that the highest performing teams were just more willing and able to talk about their mistakes. Since then, there's been a lot of research to demonstrate that this is the case. A study in Google sought to find out what distinguishes the highest performing from the lowest performing teams, and they stumbled across the concept of psychological safety and found that it is the most powerful predictor of team performance. Psychological safety is a condition in which we feel included, safe to learn, safe to contribute, and safe to challenge the status quo, all without fear of being punished, marginalized, or embarrassed in some way. And we can create psychological safety in 3 steps. First starts with setting the stage, setting the rationale for why people's voices need to be heard. The second step is being proactive with inviting their voice. Ask them what they're seeing, what concerns they have, what questions they have, what's on their mind. Make it more difficult for people to remain silent than to speak up as you've issued those invitations. And number 3, respond appropriately. You must never shoot the messenger. When people come forward with ideas or bad news, take a deep breath and respond in a forward-looking, appreciative manner. If they come with an issue, thank them for the line of sight and ask them about how we can address it. We can also create structures that lower the risk for differences and make it easier to offer opinions. One technique is called the 2 and 2. Before you're about to make a decision on a project, program, approach, direction, or policy, pause and ask these questions. What are 2 reasons that people might agree with this decision? What are 2 reasons that people might disagree with this decision? This gives a voice to the people that might disagree or agree with the majority and may not say anything. When you provide the structure, the person that disagrees with the majority has the safety to do so because it is sought. In order to leverage the diversity of thought, background, talent, strengths, we have to be intentional. As leaders, we need to be role models of psychological safety and admit when we have made mistakes and ask questions when we don't know the answers. So again, the 3 steps to create psychological safety is to set the stage for the rationale that their voices will need to be heard, being proactive with inviting voice, and responding appropriately. Different systems and techniques can be introduced, such as the 2 and 2 technique, where you ask for 2 reasons why people might agree with the decision and for 2 reasons why people might disagree. Please like, share, and comment what you found most helpful about this. I'm Mark Duffy, a corporate wellbeing psychologist, and this is Clever Coaching. Thank you.